Americans are not the only ones in space. The Mir space station has allowed Russian cosmonauts to break the records for the length of time spent in space. During a docking with Mir, cosmonaut Musa Manarov filmed an unidentified object that passed by.
At
some point in the filming, I caught sight of something that seemed to have separated from the ship. Moreover, it was rotating as it moved away and changing its brightness. I can't say exactly how far away it was. I can only say it was not very close, because the camera was focused on infinity. At first, it seemed to me that something has separated from the ship. But then, when I examined the ship, I realized that there was nothing that could have broken away. What's more, there were no alarms going off. Everything was calm. Later, there were lengthy arguments as to what it could possibly have been.
On another mission, Russian cosmonaut Gennadi is certain he saw an unusual, unidentified flying object in space.
It was a huge sphere. I think it appeared when we were over Newfoundland. The sea was in the background. It was shining, sparkling, of absolutely even shape. It shone like the balls that hang on trees at Christmas, greenish in color and all shimmering. It was impossible to take your eyes off it. I watched it for maybe 5 or 7 seconds, but I didn't have a camera, and if I'd gone to get one, I would have lost it. For just as suddenly as it appeared, so it just disappeared.
It's not difficult to misinterpret objects in space. This mysteriously floating sphere is actually a recently developed remote camera called an air cam. A distinguished astronaut who agrees with Jack Casher's belief in the reality of UFOs is Gordon Cooper. Now in his 80s, Cooper had a sighting while serving as a fighter pilot in Germany in 1951.
Well, the weatherman had reported seeing these objects in the sky, and various other people got binoculars and looked for them, saw them also, and they were flying formations similar to our fighter formations, and we proceeded to launch some airplanes to see if we could get up to where they were, and we could not, and gave up on it. They were higher and faster than we could go.
Gordon Cooper was so convinced that there was evidence of UFOs here on Earth that in 1978 he went to the United Nations and presented them with a letter describing his experience.